Hey, what's up, team? We're here for quads and glutes today. So this is a very simple profile. We've only got, I think, one, two, three, four, five, six exercises. Perfect layout. We're hitting all of the major points today. Unilateral, we're coming in the second superset with Bulgarian split squats. So my setup for that, as well as in the first superset, full range hip thrust. We've got a total of 20 reps, 5 sets for that. We're going to alternate with an elevated skinny goblet squat. Skinny goblet squat. If you're at the gym, you can opt for a closed stance hack squat, or just take this same position on the edge of your platform. You would set up a dumbbell to elevate the heels. Some sort of wedge, it really doesn't matter. Resistance band coming in at the end for dumbbell pull throughs. So again, if you're at the gym, you could use a cable machine. We're going to alternate that one with slow tempo, heavy dumbbell sumo squats and stiff leg RDLs. So this full workout can really be dumbbells only in home. That's the way I've designed it, obviously. We're working with few higher rep ranges for certain movements. So let's come to this workout warmed up, ready to go. I'm going to do some hip walks, some over the logs. Before we get into it, just to make sure my hips are good. All right. Just going to go over the logs. You can also opt to get down on all fours and just go small hip circles, big hip circles, if that's an easier, more comfortable position for you to warm up in. All right, awesome, awesome. Few inchworms, and then we'll get right into the hip thrusts. 5 working sets, so please plan accordingly. Maybe you take the first set to really gauge where you want to start and how you want to progress across the 5 sets within 20 reps. All right, I'm going to go over feet placement briefly. So the hack that's been floating on the internet does work pretty well. You can definitely attest to it. Reach forward to where your knees are when they're straight. back all the way up against your support. Bring the heels to where the fingertips are. About hip width, and slightly externally rotate the toes. I think getting into position, then loading the weight is a little bit easier, but if you want to practice your reps with just body weight or with your half weight, cool. That was my half weight. Try to bring those knees in tight at the top of that rep. I'll be honest, I thought that weight was going to be too easy. But 20 reps is like a lot of reps. So I think it was ultimately a good call. At least for set number 1 of 5. 8 to 10 of these guys. Good stuff, good stuff. That's a really good first set. If you see me resting longer, I still have some respiratory stuff going on. Feel free to jump in earlier if you're ready, or feel free to rest up to 2 minutes so that you're able to lift with the same volume, intensity, stick to your strategy a little bit better, knowing that you're fully recovered. This is quad dominant, so you really want to work on keeping the weight back in those heels, push up through the heels, and focus on your range of motion. Relax the upper body as much as possible. The core has to stay engaged to keep the body upright. Working set number 3 of 5 for this guy. 3 of 4 coming next. Here we go. Try not to do what I just did, where you try to accommodate the weight that you have already loaded and you scoot your butt forward. I know, it's easier said than done. I think that's why I said to get into position first. All right, here we go. Good, we're halfway. Keep that chin tucked to chest. All right, let's recover. 4th set's coming. Whew, 4th set is coming. I can actually feel which rep my upper back wants to take over. So, put some extra emphasis on your feet placement right starting position, bringing the shoulders down and away from those ears, and then keeping the core engaged all throughout, which is easier said than done. Started out great, and then after a bit, I started fatiguing, got a little lazy with the form, partially because I'm not feeling great. So I go for 3. I'm going to stick with this. Last round, I'll go for 3. Set number 4, 20 reps. Keep that chin tucked to chest. Fire those hips up. All right, amazing. One more set to go. Whew, glad that's done. 5th and final working set, hip thrust, 20 reps. 20 reps of 5 sets, I think, is what kind of separates the women from the girls a bit. All right, here we go. From here, we move right into Bulgarians, so we're going to keep this bench and grab our dumbbells. All right, adding that 3rd belt, and I might regret it. Then again, I may not. quick sip of water before we get into these 3 sets. One side gets a rest, obviously. Automatic. We switch, we recover, we repeat. 8 to 10 reps, 3 sets. I'm going to make these a glute focused Bulgarian with a forward lean. If you want more of a quad focused, keep that body upright. See how far over my knee I am with this? That's the angle that you want to take. Obviously, for this specific movement, you do need to be married to a specific number of reps. All right, so if you go 9 on one side, you must match it on the other, that's all. Still a range, so you get to choose once you're at 8, do I stop, do I keep going? And just know, if you choose to keep going, you'll have to match that up on the other side. And that's why we hate these. That's literally why we hate these. Here we go. Two down, 1 to go. Say 2 down, 1 to go. So think about what progression you want to make here, if any. If any. Alrighty. So here it is. We have made it to our tri-set finisher. 3 moves, 10 reps each. We're gonna do our best to go back to back to back. Recover after the round if need be. So it's gonna look like tempo, heavy sumo squats to start. So nice, easy, slow, controlled tempo, especially on the lowering. We move into our stiff leg RDLs. I'll be using dumbbells. And then we have a heavy dumbbell pull through, which I'll be using a band for, but that is optional. All right. Taking 30 more seconds to recover, and then I'm jumping in. Whew. Bulgarians will get you. They will get you. Nice wide stance, toes pointed slightly out. Dumbbell nice and tight to the body. Whew. 10, 10, and 10. Awesome shit. Recover. Recover. We got 2 more sets. All right, y'all. Let's pull through. Literally, finish the pull throughs. All right, y'all. This is our last set of the day. Last set of the day. Finishing this workout is going to give you the confidence you need to go out and literally do anything that you want to do. Go hydrate, eat, stretch, move. Move outside of this workout. Eat your protein, eat your carbs. Go slay. You can do hard things.